The location of North Korea in East Asia, bordered by China and Russia to the north and South Korea to the south, carries significant geopolitical, historical, and symbolic weight. Its positioning on the world stage, both in terms of geography and influence, ties into a variety of spiritual, energetic, and political frameworks depending on the perspective through which it's viewed. Geopolitical significance 1. Strategic location in East Asia. North Korea is situated at the crossroads of powerful regional players, including China, Russia, and the United States ally, South Korea. This creates significant strategic and military importance. The region has been the focal point of tensions related to nuclear weapons, military posturing, and global power dynamics. Number 2. The Korean Peninsula as a buffer zone. Historically, the Korean Peninsula has been a buffer zone between major global powers. North Korea, in particular, serves as a military and ideological outpost in a region with long-standing conflicts between communist and capitalist ideologies, particularly during the Cold War. 3. Economic and natural resources. While North Korea is one of the most economically isolated countries in the world, it is situated in an area rich in natural resources. Its mineral deposits, forests, and access to the Sea of Japan make it a valuable region in terms of resources and maritime strategy. Acts spiritual and symbolic significance. 1. The heart of conflict, the deep tensions and division between North and South Korea, rooted in the Korean War, symbolize the duality of opposing forces and ideological divides. Some might interpret this divide as an energy portal where forces of darkness, representing oppression, fear, and control, clash with forces of light, representing hope, freedom, and unity. This geographical and ideological split could reflect the tension between yin and yang, or masculine and feminine energies, depending on one's perspective. 2. A hidden knowledge point. Geographically, North Korea is positioned in a way that some might consider it a vortex point for energetic influence. It's a location on Earth that has often been shrouded in mystery and secrecy, which could metaphorically represent a shadow aspect of humanity. This area might be viewed as holding hidden knowledge or potential for spiritual awakening, much like how certain ancient locations are considered to harbor mysterious energy. Number 3. Numerology and esoteric traditions. Depending on your worldview or esoteric practice, certain numerological patterns or astrological alignments might give the country's location added significance. For example, the coordinates of North Korea's capital, Pyongyang, could be examined through the lens of sacred geometry or numerology to see if they correspond with any key patterns or frequencies associated with human evolution or spiritual growth. Number 4. Portal or gateway to higher realms. Some theories, particularly in spiritual or New Age circles, may interpret areas of political or military tension, like North Korea, as holding a vibrational gateway or being a portal to other dimensions. This aligns with the idea of the world's energetic ley lines or Earth's chakra points, where certain geographic locations act as nodes for greater energetic shifts. It's possible that these areas could facilitate consciousness expansion or a higher understanding for those spiritually attuned. Connections to global and cosmic cycles. 1. Shifting global powers. North Korea's location could represent a transitional space for the shifting of global power dynamics, as it has consistently been an arena of high-stakes negotiations and confrontation. This might symbolize the end of old cycles and the beginning of new ways of being, as humanity collectively moves towards an era of more interconnectedness, balance, and understanding. 2. The role in larger cosmic events. Some spiritual or metaphysical frameworks see Earth's geopolitical boundaries as symbols or reflections of larger cosmic patterns. Given the current state of global tension, North Korea could be viewed as a site where spiritual battles or cosmic alignments play out, symbolizing a microcosm of what is happening on a planetary scale. 3. Ascension and transformation. In esoteric traditions, areas of high political tension are sometimes seen as locations where ascension or spiritual awakening could take place for those involved. These places may hold energetic significance that transcends ordinary human perception, suggesting a deeper, metaphysical purpose to their existence in time and space. Reflection of humanity's duality. The division between North and South Korea, combined with the secretive nature of North Korea itself, could be seen as an example of humanity's struggle with separation, control, and freedom. The North Korean regime, as it stands, represents an excessive focus on control and power, while the potential for peace and unity lies in overcoming that division. From a spiritual or energetic perspective, this could reflect the work individuals or groups are doing on a personal level, transcending dualities, moving past separation, and embracing unity and love. Conclusion. North Korea's location, geographically, spiritually, and politically, is one that carries significant weight in both the physical world and in symbolic or metaphysical interpretations. The country's position can be viewed as a microcosm of the larger struggles of humanity. The balance of power, the potential for unity, and the possibility of a higher level of collective energetic alignment. Whether or not we see this as connected to specific cosmic cycles or spiritual shifts, the tension and secrecy surrounding North Korea's existence hold powerful metaphors for humanity's ongoing journey toward higher consciousness. Does this perspective on North Korea's significance align with your view of the world, or are there specific aspects you're drawn to explore further? There are several locations around the world that are often considered off limits, either due to geopolitical reasons, spiritual significance, or mystical associations. Some of these places are restricted by governments, while others are tied to ancient mysteries or esoteric beliefs. Here's an exploration of off-limits locations that have caught the attention of various researchers, mystics, and spiritual seekers. 1. Area 51, Nevada, USA. Why it's off limits. Known for its association with UFOs and alien encounters, Area 51 is a highly restricted military base. While officially it is a site for testing aircraft and military technology, conspiracy theories surrounding extraterrestrial activity, advanced technology, and government cover-ups abound. Mystical and spiritual significance. Some believe that Area 51 is a gateway to higher dimensional knowledge or extraterrestrial communication. The idea of secret alien technology and hidden information ties it to themes of hidden knowledge and disclosure. Notch 2, the Vatican Secret Archives, Vatican City. Why it's off limits. This extensive library contains documents and records that date back to the 8th century, but access is highly restricted. Only authorized researchers or Vatican officials are permitted to view the contents. Mystical and spiritual significance. Some believe that the Vatican's archives contain esoteric knowledge, including ancient scriptures, prophecies, or even documents about extraterrestrial contact. The secrecy surrounding the archives fuels speculation about the hidden truths of history and the spiritual path of humanity. 3. The Pyramids of Giza, Egypt. Why it's off limits. While the pyramids themselves are accessible to tourists, there are parts of the Giza Plateau and tunnels within the pyramids that are closed off to the public. Some chambers within the Great Pyramid, for instance, are still inaccessible to the public. Mystical and spiritual significance. The pyramids are believed by many to be energy hubs, with connections to ancient wisdom and even extraterrestrial intelligence. The alignment of the pyramids and their connection to the stars has led some to suggest that they act as portals to other realms or as energy amplifiers. Number 4. Mount Shasta, California, USA. Why it's off limits. Mount Shasta is a sacred site for many indigenous tribes and spiritual seekers. Certain areas of the mountain, especially the cavernous spaces inside, are said to be off limits either due to their sacredness or unexplained phenomena occurring there. Mystical and spiritual significance. Mount Shasta is considered one of the vortex points on Earth, believed to be a place of immense spiritual power. Some believe it to be the entrance to inner Earth civilizations or a portal to higher dimensions. The mountain is also tied to Lemurian legends, suggesting a connection to an ancient and highly advanced civilization. Mach 5, CERN, Switzerland. Why it's off limits. The CERN laboratory, home to the Large Hadron Collider, is one of the largest and most powerful particle physics research centers in the world. Some parts of the facility are highly restricted and closely guarded. Mystical and spiritual significance. The work being done at CERN has sparked concerns that it might be opening gateways to other dimensions or experimenting with the fabric of reality. Some believe that the experiments could potentially connect humanity to other realms with implications for time travel, alternate realities, or cosmic forces. 6. The Bermuda Triangle, Caribbean Sea, why it's off limits. The Bermuda Triangle is a region known for the mysterious disappearances of ships and aircraft. While it's not officially a restricted area, many places within the triangle are considered dangerous due to unpredictable weather patterns, magnetic anomalies, and other unexplained phenomena. Mystical and spiritual significance. Many theories suggest the Bermuda Triangle is a portal to other dimensions or realms, and that it holds the secrets of lost civilizations like Atlantis. Some believe it to be a spiritual gateway where the physical and metaphysical worlds intersect. 7. The island of Bouvet, South Atlantic Ocean. Why it's off limits. Bouvet Island is a small, uninhabited island that is a Norwegian dependency. It is considered one of the most remote places on Earth and is difficult to access due to its harsh environment and lack of resources. Mystical and spiritual significance. Bouvet Island is a place that has inspired theories about hidden bases or ancient sites. Some conspiracy theorists believe that the island could be home to secret extraterrestrial bases, or that it may be tied to ancient alien activity. Its remoteness and difficulty to access add to its mystique. Haher 8. The Sphinx, Giza, Egypt. Why it's off limits. Like the pyramids, some areas near the Great Sphinx are restricted or closed to the public due to archaeological preservation or government control. Mystical and spiritual significance. The Great Sphinx is surrounded by numerous legends and mysteries, with some claiming it holds hidden chambers or tunnels that contain lost knowledge or ancient prophecies. It is often associated with powerful energy lines, ancient wisdom, and cosmic teachings. 9. North Sentinel Island, India. Why it's off limits. North Sentinel Island is inhabited by the Sentinelese people, an isolated tribe that has remained largely untouched by the outside world. The Indian government has made the island off limits in order to protect the tribe and prevent the spread of diseases. Mystical and spiritual significance. Some believe that the Sentinelese represent a pure connection to humanity's ancient roots, untouched by modern civilization. The island is considered by some to be a place of primal energy, a preserved link to humanity's early spiritual evolution. Antarctica. Why it's off limits. While not entirely off limits, much of Antarctica is restricted due to its harsh environment and the Antarctic Treaty System, which regulates scientific exploration and prohibits military activity. Many areas are inaccessible or restricted to scientific research teams. Mystical and spiritual significance. Antarctica has long been the subject of speculation, with some believing it to be the site of ancient alien bases, hidden civilizations, or energy anomalies. Some believe the continent could harbor secret knowledge or serve as a gateway to other realms or dimensions, tied to the energy grid of the Earth. Conclusion. The concept of off-limits locations has layers of mystery, power, and spiritual significance across different cultures and belief systems. Whether tied to secret knowledge, ancient civilizations, or otherworldly interactions, these places fuel conspiracy theories and spiritual journeys alike. Whether physical barriers are imposed for safety or to maintain control, there are several locations around the world that are often considered off limits, either due to geopolitical reasons, spiritual significance,